Periods. I know it's such a taboo thing, and when I'm saying this, a lot of people must be thinking that how she can even talk about this. And I just want to ask you all, why not? Like, we are literally in 2025, but still we think periods as a taboo. I know a lot of people must be thinking that, yeah, this is about periods, so obviously this is just for women. No, it's for every single person, okay? Even if you're a man, you need to know what actually happens with the women body, because society is literally busy in objectifying women, but no one even wants to learn a single thing about women body, which is so important, because people need to understand and they should know how many things happen, like not just during the period but the whole month. Every single week there are some sort of changes happening in our body, and people need to learn about this and they should be aware about this. So whether you are a man or whether you are a woman, this video is for every single person. So if you are a man and you have daughter, you have wife, you have girlfriend, you have friend, you have sister, you have mother, anyone, I want you to watch this so that next time when you say any shitty thing to a woman, that it is just periods, why you are literally just overhyping these things, like it's just a cramp, why don't you just control it and tolerate it, or like why she is being so irritated, why she is being so moody and this and that. Next time when these things comes in your mind, ask yourself 100 of times if I should say this or not. And for all my girlies, I just wanted to let you know that we are all in together and every single woman is going through this, okay? And I hear you, I can completely understand. Don't feel guilty about anything. I know a lot of people must be thinking that my video is on self-development, mindset shift and mental health. Then why I'm literally talking about periods? Because it is connected with mental health, because there are so many things happen around the periods and during the periods that it literally ruins our mental health as well. And because of that, I thought that why not to make this video. This video is divided into 4 chapters. The first one is why periods happen, okay? Thanks to our education system that I have to make this video so that I can literally give this awareness to every single person that why actually periods happen, okay? Because where teachers are literally responsible in our country to educate every single kids that this is what happens with women or men and these kind of things, they were literally ashamed, and from that time only we started to think that this is taboo. But no worries, I am here to break that pattern, so obviously I'm going to discuss about that before moving to other things, because without that you would not be able to understand. So first we're going to talk about why periods happen, then we're going to talk about what actually happen during periods, okay? Why mood swings happens and cravings and these kind of things, okay? Then the third thing is that I'm going to talk about what you should do and what you should not do. This is for not just with women but for men as well, that if you have your partner, your sister or anyone whom you love most, after knowing this you'll be able to care her more. And the last thing is the myths, okay, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, let's not wait and let's just get started. Hi everyone, I'm Snehal and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so the first chapter, why periods happen and why it hurts. See, our uterus is not dramatic. There is literally whole internal renovation going on, okay? So basically what happens that every single month our body prepares for pregnancy, okay? So our uterus create a thick lining called endometrium. That lining has been created with blood vessels, tissue layers, mucus and nutrients, because obviously it could support fertilized egg. So in case of no pregnancy, what happens is like, what we're gonna do? Let it out, right? All those things. So what our uterus does is it contracts so that those lining will break down and it will come out, okay? So that is our blood. That is not just blood, that there are clots, there are mucus, there are tissues. Now, those cramps, I don't know if you'll be able to feel that pain or not after listening to it, but I know every single girlies and women must be able to feel the pain that I'm talking about. Obviously, there is contraction going on and everything is breaking. Just imagine, okay, the whole line is breaking, how painful it would be. Because of its contraction, we get this pain. This pain comes from hormone called prostaglandin. Okay, these cramps can be leg pain, back pain, stomach ache, that is universal, nausea, diarrhea. There are so many things that happens, and to be honest, it's just some of the thing. But every single month, or I think every single year, that symptoms get changed. Let me tell you, there is one more reason why I shared that why periods happen and this and that, so that people should be aware about. And all the new generation parents, they should also inform their daughter. If they have daughter, they should inform that before, so that people don't treat them like there is something wrong with them or something. So when I was kid, I got my periods. I was in school, and two girls, my friend and the girl who literally bullied me, they knew that I got my periods. And even though they were already getting those periods before me, they didn't even bother to tell me that it is very normal and we also get that. I mean, that girl who bullied me, I didn't expect this to her, because obviously they are there to make fun of me. But with my friend as well, I didn't expect that. Okay, so she didn't told me, and I started crying because I felt like I'm gonna die. And then fortunately, few of the teachers, she saw me and they were like, Snail, it's completely fine. They consoled me. We are all women and women goes through this. This is so natural. You should be happy about it, this and that. I was like, what is happy about that, right? Then I went to home and then I got to know that okay, it's very normal, this and that. But still, for a longer period of time, I used to think that this is taboo and we should not talk about it, right? And because of that, till 10th, these girls, they used to bully me all the time. Not boys, because obviously they were not aware about, but all the girls. I became a topic to talk about, that oh yeah, Snehal, Snehal got her periods and this is what happened with her. Oh, you also got the thing that Snehal got, like literally like this. Okay, and they started to make me feel shameful about it, as if I have done some sin or something. And that's why I am telling you, to all the parents, the new generation parents, and I have also decided this, that if I'm gonna have my daughter, I will definitely educate her before she getting periods, because it is really important and I want her to know that this is such a normal thing. She should embrace that it's a beauty of a woman, and she should not feel taboo and shameful for it. Because if I would have been aware about this before getting periods, I wouldn't have let anyone make me feel that I have done something wrong or this is something shameful, right? But because I was not aware about this fact, there was not that much awareness and we were not educated. Because of that, it literally gave them this authority to treat me like this. Okay, I hope that you will be able to understand and you will apply the same thing for your future daughter. What actually happens with us on mental health and so many things. Okay, so first thing that I'm gonna talk about is our mood swings. See, people are literally not aware about, and they think that oh yeah, that changes just happen on on periods and all. No, the whole month and every single week there are changes happening in our body. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about one by one. So the week 1, that is periods week, day 1 to day 7, this is that time when our hormones estrogen and progesterone just goes down. Because of that, emotional, drained and tired. Okay, and obviously cramps that comes literally uninvited. Week 2, that is after periods, day 8 to day 14. So basically in this time our estrogen hormone just rise up, and because of that we start to feel confident, mentally sharp, pretty. And this is actually ovulation phase. when we actually feel social, mental health is very stable, productive, and this is basically our glow up week 3 after ovulation. Estrogen drops and progesterone rises. What happens is like we start to feel more tired, less social, emotional, because this is the week where body start to prepare for possible pregnancy. We are literally sensitive at that time and little things pisses us off. Now, 4th week, that is PMS week, day 22 to 28. This is that time when our hormones drops and progesterone and estrogen declines again. This is actually that time when you start to feel anxious, you start to have cravings, mood swings, irritability, whatnot. Okay, and that actually happens with me. Before 1 week of my periods, I start to feel hungry all the time. I am emotional, I am anxious, I am irritated. Don't just come in front of me. So now, as you are aware about, next time, if you're going to say these things to a woman, "Ah, are you PMSing?" She will literally slap you. Okay? Just be a little human, and instead of saying these shittiest thing, instead of that, understand her and be human and give her some space and the things that she wants. Next thing, food cravings. As I mentioned previously, that my symptoms start to come 1 week before, whether it's mood swings, whether it's cravings. I'm actually always irritated and angry thanks to me being an Aries, but still on periods I'm like completely a different person. I can cry anytime, I can literally laugh at any time. Like 1 minute I'm really happy and the other minute I'm literally crying. Like seriously, it's with me. And with food, when if I would have like my lunch 1 hour back or my dinner 1 hour back, I would start to feel hungry again. And this starts like 1 week before of my periods. Every single month, I'm like always hungry. Whenever I would be hungry, I would have this guilt that, oh, I should not eat that much. What if I'm gonna gain weight? Or this is not right, I should not eat, blah blah blah. But what I got to know, that you should eat. Why? Because your body is going through a lot internally, and you should give your body that energy and nutrients that it needs. Okay, and every single person knows that that energy comes from food, obviously. The next thing, gaining weight. You know, for a longer period of time I used to think that I have gained weight. I started my fitness journey, then I got to know that you should never weigh yourself while you are on periods, because your belly is bloated, there is water retention, then your uterus is actually swollen a little bit. Okay, so you being crazy that you have gained weight, it's actually you didn't gain weight. It's because your body is inflamed and swollen because of the natural thing that is happening. Okay, so the next chapter, do's and don'ts. Women, you need to understand that this is literally your self-care time. Okay, and for all the men, please hear me out and help your friend, girlfriend, wife, mother, sister, daughter, anyone. Okay, first of all, have a slow morning. Okay, I know you're busy, I know there are so many things going on, I know you have to cook food, I know you have to take care of your house, this and that, and you have to take care of your family. Please be slow that day. Please prioritize yourself, because there are so many things going on right now, and if 1 or 2 days you will have a slow morning, nothing gonna affect. The world will not end. Okay, if you will wake up late one day. Okay, so what you have to do, be in the bed. Even if you are someone who is like, no, I have this habit of waking up early, stay in the bed. This is the best time to literally reset yourself and come back stronger. Okay, now the next thing, don't do heavy lifting. Instead of that, do some light workouts. Okay, see, I'm not telling you that you should not work out. You can work out if you feel like, yes, you can do heavy lifting, you just go for it. But as far as I know, even doctors also say that you should avoid heavy lifting at that time. But If you don't have any issues, you can just go for it. But mostly I prefer on periods yoga, zumba, some sort of normal stretching, walking, these kind of things. Okay, because it will help you with the blood circulation and it will literally eases your cramps as well. Now, at the same time, I wanted to tell you that every single woman have a different kind of cramps and they have like different kind of periods. Okay, some women are like so lucky that they don't even get any cramps, but most of the women they get cramps. Some get lighter, some get extreme. Okay, so if you're someone who is like, I can't even come out from bed, that is completely fine and I can completely understand your point. And even to all the men also, don't force your women to, you have to do workout, you have to, how you can be lazy. No, please understand. Okay, every single woman is different and their symptoms is also different. So if she is having cramps or if you are having cramps and you don't want to come out from your bed and you just want to be on your bed and you want to give yourself rest, it's completely okay. Warm shower instead of cold shower. This I got to know from my friend. She always used to tell me like, whenever I take this warm shower, it literally eases a lot with my cramps and all. But when I did that, then I realized that yes, it actually works so much. So basically it soothes your cramps, relaxes your muscles and it calms your nerves. Okay, so the cold water can literally give you a shock, so it's better to take warm shower instead of cold shower. The next thing is that be mindful whatever you are consuming. Okay, see, let me tell you one thing. As I have discussed earlier that we have like a lot of mood swings going on, this and that. Let me tell you what kind of mood swings I get. To all the men, women will obviously understand this. I was watching one day Annabelle, literally Annabelle, and I started crying on Annabelle. I am that kind of person that I hardly get scared on horror movies, but that doesn't mean that I cry in horror movies. I was having my meditational song on and I was reading self-development book and I started crying on self-development book, literally without any reason. And then I got to know that, oh yeah, it's because of my periods, that's why, literally ruining my mind. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, don't feel guilty if you are irritated, you're having anxiety, you are being anxious and these kind of things. Watch, read, do those things that literally eases your mind and that don't let your mind play with you at that time, because at that time our mood swings is so heightened that we literally start to hate every single thing, our body, our face, every single thing. Watch something light-hearted, funny, these kind of things. Read, journal, do meditation, some sort of that. Like, yeah, do these things that literally eases your mind. Now the next thing is that we all know that we crave chocolate, obviously. Okay, and I love chocolate at that time. I don't like chocolates, okay, to be honest. Earlier I used to love chocolates a lot, but now I don't know, I don't feel like eating chocolates. But during periods I literally crave chocolates or sugar or these kind of things because our serotonin drops. You can have whatever you want, but just make sure that you're not having just junk food all the days, because that is also not good and it's gonna affect your cramps also. So instead of having milk chocolate, have dark chocolates, because this is what I got to know from one of my friend in the PG. She used to bring dark chocolates for me and for my friend, and there I got to know that dark chocolate has so much benefits, and basically it helps to calm your nerves and it boosts your blood circulation, and also it's really good for your body, for your health. So switch to that. Now the last chapter, that is myths. The first myth that I'm gonna talk about is not just connected with the old generation. It's not about just old generation, it's also about the newer generation and to us people as well. And that is, we should not take medicines when we are on periods. Listen, I'm not suggesting you that you should take medicine all the time. Obviously, it's not good. It's not just about periods. It's about everything. Okay, whether you are having headache or something, if you can tolerate it, it's completely fine. If you feel that this is literally unbearable, then having medicine once in a while, it's not gonna affect anything on your uterus. Okay, as I have told you previously, that every single woman have a different kind of symptoms and a different kind of pain. Okay, so let me tell you my story. On my initial stage, I used to have really bad cramps, like literally really bad cramps. My parents know this. And I used to have that bad cramps that I would literally faint with pain. So just think, in that situation, what a woman should do. You should take medicine at that time, okay? Because we didn't had any option and we were not aware about that much. So my parents would give me pudin hara so that it could literally help me to ease my cramp. It has actually helped me with my cramps for so long. If you're working professional and you have so many works going on and you don't have any option, then you can take medicine, honey. Whenever it's about women, world has always been insensitive towards them. Okay, whether it's their pain, whether it's their struggle, and they have literally made her feel that their pain and their struggles is literally invalid. Okay, and because of that as well, we don't get leaves, because nobody care about it, right? Because we don't talk about it, and because we are tolerating it, we're like, yeah, it's fine. Not every time. If it is tolerable, it's fine. But if it's not, you don't have time to rest, you have to work, take medicine. Okay, there are so many medicines out there that is specifically for periods. Have that. Okay, it's a period pain. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is a period pain. You can't even imagine what a women go through in the labor pain. And still society thinks and says that, oh yeah, men are so strong and women are like very weak and fragile and this. No, actually women are very strong. I know it's gonna affect a lot of men, but this is a fact. Women are very, very strong. The only thing is that we don't talk about it and nobody cares about us. And the next myth, that is the blood that come out, that is impure, that is dirty, that is a waste, these kind of things. Okay, this is not just with the older generation, but for me as well, and I think with a lot of women also. It took me so long to know about this, that our blood is literally pure. Like if I'll cut my hand right now, or if I'll cut anywhere, the blood that will come out, it's the same blood. The only thing is that there are tissues, there are mucus, there are clots, that's it. But it's pure blood. And if it was impure, then we all are impure. Literally, you are also impure. Like every single person is impure. Now the next point is, don't touch these things, don't go to the kitchen, this and that. It's connected with the previous point. So basically because of that, they would tell us to not touch things or to not go to the kitchen. Even one of my friend, when I was in graduation, she literally told us that my mom would not let me go to the kitchen when I'm on my periods. And I was like, these things still happen? So if you think that it doesn't happen nowadays, no, it happens. It still happens. Okay, there was a reason. Okay, back then the thing was that there was no hygiene products. So what women would do, they would use ashes, cloth, or hay sometimes, okay, so that these things can absorb blood. And because people thought that it can actually contaminate the food, because they were using ashes and these kind of things, so because of that, they ask women to stay away and should sit in a proper place. And actually it was also meant for their health and benefit, so that they can rest at that time. Okay, so after years this myth got twisted and it gave patriarchy another excuse to treat a woman like this, like a machine. Now the last point, that is, don't wash your hair on your first day. It literally just made me laugh whenever I think about it. And even I used to follow it for a very long time, because I was also told that at that time we used to have this WhatsApp university. Like still people get, education from WhatsApp. But let me tell you one thing, it's not true at all. There is literally no scientific proof that there is any connection between your scalp and your uterus. Nothing at all. It's not gonna affect your uterus. Whenever you want to wash your hair, you can wash your hair, okay? Even actually doctors have said and suggested that women should keep themselves clean as much as possible during their period. They should maintain their hygiene at that time. So that's it for today's video. I hope you're gonna like it. So we are not just bleeding, we are transforming every single month, every single week, okay? We are softness, we are strong, we are chaos, we are calm, all in one, okay? So stop hiding it, stop hating it, and start owning it, okay? So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram, you can subscribe to my channel, you can comment down below. All the details would be in the description box, and I'll meet you in my next video. Bye bye.